Welcome to Now. I'm your host, Curtis Parody, bringing you the news happening in the world right now. In today's news, you'll soon be able to watch movies from home the same day they come out in the theaters. Some people in Canada appear to have some problems with the Fireplace channel, and has Cadbury cracked the code of creating chocolate that doesn't melt? Before we jump into the news, I want to remind you that many of the shirts that I wear on this channel, like this one, are available for purchase. Just head over to thecurtisparodystore.ca. To start today's show off, I thought I'd talk about everyone's favorite food, chocolate. It appears that the people working at Cadbury's Research and Development Department have done something downright amazing. Something that, till this time, only Mr. Willy Wonka has achieved. Cadbury has developed a chocolate that only melts in your mouth. I'm not kidding, the new chocolate was tested and was able to stand up to a temperature of 105 degrees for 3 hours without melting. And when touched with a finger after the time, the chocolate didn't deform or show any signs of being affected by the extreme heat. It was only when scientists placed it in their mouth did they notice that it melted just like any other chocolate. Now, I just have to say, what really could be better than working as a scientist at a candy company? Like, come on, that's gotta be like the sweetest job in the world. Get it? Sweetest? Okay, now obviously Cadbury isn't saying how this new chocolate is capable of doing this crazy feat, but I imagine it has something to do with the molecular structure of the chocolate and how it interacts with the saliva in our mouths. Now really, the only thing that you or I need to worry about is that in the future, thanks to these crazy folks at Cadbury, you'll be able to leave your chocolate bar in your car during a hot summer day and it won't melt. So what else could I possibly talk about this Friday? After non-melting chocolate, it's hard to beat that. But what if I told you in the near future it'll be possible to skip the lines and watch a movie the same day it comes out in theaters right in your home? Well, it's true. The company behind the new Prima Cinema machine is going to be making that into a reality. But unfortunately, there is a catch. As long as you have a ton of money to spend, you'll be able to watch these shows from home. This is because the Prima Cinema system alone costs a staggering $35,000. And for each show you want to watch, well, that's $500. So let's be realistic here. Looks like you and I will be attending the new release films in theaters for a long time. The reason this system costs so much is because of the amount of security built in to ensure the owner doesn't actually share the film online or anywhere else. Because the way the system works is that on the day of the film's release, a high-definition version of the film is actually sent over the internet to this machine. Once fully downloaded, the machine decrypts the video file and waits for the owner to begin playing it. In order for someone to actually play the movie, though, they need to use a biometric scanner to confirm that the right person is watching the film. And after that's all done, the machine actually applies a watermark to the film, one that is unique to this single machine and user. This will again deter people from sharing it online because the watermark can be traced back to the owner. It's crazy the amount of security behind this device, but then again, when you think about it, the last thing movie companies want to do is have this video file leaked onto the internet. Personally, my hope is that in the future, the price of this system will go down drastically. There's no way I'm paying $35,000 for a special computer and then paying an additional $500 for each movie I want to see. I guess I'll just stick to going to the theater. So unfortunately, now that we're all slightly depressed about not being able to have that last bit of tech, let's talk about a news anchor in Brazil who turned into a hostage negotiator. The host of Brazil's police and crime show called Urgent Brazil played a part in becoming a hostage negotiator after a man keeping 2 women hostage told the police that he wanted to talk to the TV show anchor. While live on the air, the TV show host went on to negotiate with the man and help free 2 people. After this entire ordeal, the 2 people were freed and the suspect was taken to hospital. But the surprising thing was that the TV show anchor said that he regretted working with the hostage taker because it wasn't a job for a journalist to do. I get where he's coming from in this statement. People are specifically trained to deal with this sort of incident, but at the same time, I tip my hat to this guy because you just helped save 2 people's lives, and I'm not sure what could be better than that. And this certainly isn't better than that, but heck, it's some good old Canadian news for all of you, and you know how much I love that. It appears firefighters in Regina, Saskatchewan have been having a lot of issues in the last couple of weeks. The Mosaic Stadium in the city houses a large outdoor jumbotron, and for the last couple of weeks, they've decided to play the Fireplace channel on it. Let's face the fact, the Fireplace channel looks okay on your TV, but not on a giant outdoor screen. This fact has been proven true as people have been calling 911 to report a fire at the stadium. Some people were even convinced they were smelling smoke, which is not possible because, well, it's not a real fire. Since so many of these calls have been received, the stadium has actually since changed the display to something else, but still, this makes me wonder, at what point do you think the Fireplace channel is a proper thing to show on this display? Like, really, whoever watches that channel anyway? Mind you, my favorite part is when I see someone poke at the fire with a stick or they actually add a new piece of wood to the fire. That's basically the climax of the fireplace channel. So I'd like to thank my fellow Canadians for proving that the fireplace channel on a large outdoor screen is a bad idea. Also, to the people who reported smelling smoke because of it, I would go to the hospital and get that checked out because you may or may not be having a stroke. And heck, healthcare is free here, so why not? But all this talk about the fireplace channel makes me wonder, do you ever actually turn on the fireplace channel and watch it? It seems like a strange question, but really I would love to know. Tell me in the comment section below, or of course you can let me know on my Facebook page, Twitter, or Google+. Links to all that and the other topics that I talked about in today's episode in the description below. And once you're done commenting, why not click the subscribe annotation in that corner? Then all of the newest episodes of Now will get sent straight to you. Then you can click the like button because you like this video, you like the content in it, or you like me. One of the three. That's it for this week of Now. Unfortunately, due to a recent computer-related issue, there will not be a new house video tomorrow, as that has been moved to the following week. But don't forget, I'll be back with a new episode of Curtis Plays, so that'll be good. And next Monday, I'll be back to start a whole new week of Now. So until then, I'm Curtis Parody, and that's what's happening now.